That would have been 0 last winter because, of course, we would have had the exhibit at the event center. So there wasn't, a direct comparison there. But it gives you an idea of the number of people who are just dropping in currently, and we're always looking at ways to provide more opportunities for people to do that. Next slide. So the next slide is just about the brand new Senior Active Living Program, which is funded by the province of Ontario. And recently we had that announcement a few months back at the Volmer. And we're already receiving, a great response. At the time of the report, we had only offered 3 programs. By the time the report was due in, by the time I completed this presentation, we had have delivered 9. And you can see that we were coming pretty close to 250 participants just in those first 9, and we have 190 sessions planned, different programs planned in the first year. And I'm just going to pass it over briefly to Ms. Turnbull, who's going to just give you a little bit more information on the Senior Active Living Program.
Thank you. So as Scott mentioned, we are offering quite a variety of older adult programs through the SALC grant. Each week we have drop-in programming on both Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and we're offering a variety of different classes and opportunities that are geared towards individuals learning new things, physical activity, arts and crafts, as well as we're looking at doing some technology sessions. So each week we've seen fantastic interest. The demand is definitely there. The community is embracing the programs. Almost all of the activities that we've put out so far and are open for registration have been full to the capacities that we're able to accommodate, which is great. So they are being embraced by the community. We've heard a lot of really great feedback from the individuals who are participating in the programs, which is exciting, that they enjoy the programs that we're offering and are excited for the ones that are coming up. To give you a few of the different topics that we've had so far, we've had sessions where we were teaching individuals how to play cribbage, some basic aqua fitness classes, swim basics, swimming lessons, some laughter yoga, positive mental health workshops, and an opportunity to learn golf, the card game. So a wide variety. We have some arts and crafts ones coming up as well, pole walking, that happens weekly. And then there's some more exciting things that are in the works that we're planning. So we are planning a seniors expo in June. We're planning some bus trips that will be taking place shortly into the fall. So lots more to come. And the registration for each of these activities happen 2 weeks before. So people are seeing as soon as the day of registration opens, they're excited and they're joining in for their registrations, which is great. So we're excited to have the opportunity and the funding support from the province to offer the programs. Some of the feedback that we received from the participants is we have some individuals who are new to LaSalle and have just moved to the area and have not been into the Volmer or have not been into the Civic Center. So we've been running programs at both locations, and some of the individuals are saying that it was their first time into the town buildings and they're excited to explore them and participate. And they're meeting new people, which is great. It's definitely removing some barriers that people have to participating. Thank you.
Next slide, please. So just with regards to events, we wanted to highlight just the variety of events we're seeing, and in the photos that are being displayed right now. We welcomed the wrestling event. We had the polar plunge event that was hosted by the LaSalle Police Service. And then we had the hot tub blowout show. That was our first home show type of event. And I think these 3 images are a good, example of sort of how versatile the space is, from having a family entertainment event like wrestling to having a fundraising event that the police did with the polar plunge to having a home type show with the hot tub blowout. That was the organizer was very happy with and has already reached out to Ms. Rayfuse about booking again in the future. So we're really happy with the events that took place in the first quarter. Obviously, it was different than last year when we had the exhibit, but I think the event center just continues to show its versatility, and we're excited about seeing what's offering the rest of the year and into next year. Next slide, please. And then I just wanted to end close my report with sort of how I began it, with a comment to receive from an event organizer. And again, the organizer was very happy with the facility, just like Skate LaSalle was for the Super Series at the Volmer. They were very complimentary of all the staff, and they wanted to point out that the new pedestrian crossing on Front Road really made a difference, and they were happy to see that as an improvement the town had made. And this particular organizer has pointed out they have, some events coming again this year. They were with us the previous year as well, and they're already interested in 2026 as well. So we're seeing really good feedback from the event organizers. We're having more and more events that are popping up at the event center, and I think we're going to have, really consistent traffic heading down there to enjoy all the different offerings that both us and third-party event organizers are providing. And with that, that's the end of my report, and I can answer any questions you might have.
Thank you. Members of council. Councillor Reno.
Just a comment about the last slide in the event center. I'm pretty nosy, and I go down to the event center a lot. And Jordan can probably tell you I'm always sneaking in there to see what's going on, because I'm really interested in the way that we use that space and how we can accommodate different groups. I'm sorry that I hadn't made it out to the wrestling events, but the videos I see, I think I'm in California. It's really unbelievable what we can do with that space. But what I would like to share with you is I typically, when I go there, I do search out the event organizers, whether it be Janine or who it may be, and I always get fantastic feedback about our staff and about everything that we do for them and help them along the way to make sure that they conform to all the things they need to conform to. And I have never gotten anything but positive and thankful feedback about our staff. So thank you very much for helping grow this part of our business, and I really look forward to what's next.
Any other comments or questions? Just a few. I also received some very high compliments about our staff at the Skate LaSalle competition. I volunteered for an afternoon there, and they just couldn't say enough good things about the facility, but especially about everyone who assisted them in the planning as well as the actual event taking place over that weekend. So thank you for that. I'm also very happy to hear that our seniors are taking advantage of that extra funding that we received. I mean, it's great to be able to offer something new to our residents, and it just shows that they were obviously looking for more activities to do. So glad we were able to do that. And just to let you know, I'm pretty good at golf card game, not golf real life, but golf card game I'm pretty good at. So I'll have to come for a game one day. But thank you very much. This is a very good report, and it really shows us how we're using all of our facilities, but it also shows us how we're really using our facilities and we're running out of space. And so those are things that will help us plan in the future. So I appreciate that report. There is a recommendation, if there's no other questions or comments, that the report of the Manager of Culture and Recreation dated April 7th, 2025 regarding the 2025 winter session be received. Moved by Deputy Mayor Capata and support by Councillor Reno. All in favor? And that carries. Item 2 is the summer 2025 activities update, and it's our Supervisor of Programming, Ms. Trimble.
Thank you, Your Worship. So before you is the summer 2025 activities report. So the purpose of this report is to inform members of council of the upcoming events and activities and facility closures. There's quite a few dates outlined in the report related to summer and fall programming and registration, and I will highlight a few. So currently we're in the midst of our spring programming, starting our 4th week. The spring programming will wrap up on June the 20th, and we'll proceed into summer programming thereafter. Summer programming will begin on Sunday, June 29th for aquatic programming, and on Monday, June 30th for summer day camp. The outdoor pool season will open to the public on Sunday, June 29th. During the second half of June, we'll be using the LaSalle outdoor pool for Swim to Survive and school year-end field trips, as we typically do. Happy to report that all of those sessions that we are offering to the schools are full and currently booked. Registration for summer day camp will begin the first week of May, so opens to LaSalle residents on May the 6th and open to everyone thereafter on May the 8th. Registration for summer activities for aquatics begin the first week of June, so open to LaSalle residents on June the 3rd and open to everyone on June the 5th. The Vollmer Center will be closed on Victoria Day, June 25th and 26th for training sessions, Canada Day, the civic holiday, and Labor Day. And I'll turn it over to Ms. Rayfuse to speak on the outdoor sports fields and events.
Thank you, Ms. Turnbull. Our outdoor sports fields are set to open weather dependent on Monday, May the 5th. The splash pad is set to open, again weather dependent, on Friday, May 16th. We have several upcoming events that are town-led scheduled to occur throughout the summer season, including the LaSalle Night Markets, the LaSalle Strawberry Festival, and Last Call Before Fall, just to highlight a few. Additionally, we have many third-party events that our events team will support for events taking place both on the Vollmer Complex property as well as at LaSalle Landing. I wanted to make mention of a few changes to the report that's in front of you in regards to some third-party events. The Tweppy Local Adventure Market, the title was for the event occurring on June 14th at the Event Center. That should read Tourism Windsor Essex Local Adventure Market. This is not an event that's associated with Tourism Windsor Essex Pelee Island. The NCG Pro Wrestling event that is listed for September 20th at the Event Center. This event date was rescheduled to August 16th. And to replace that event, we have also added the Hot Tub Blowout Expo, which is a returning event to occur at the Event Center, with event dates being September 19th, 20th, and 21st. And we're available for questions.
Thank you. Any questions? Councillor Carrick?
So, thank you. In regards to the summer day camp time, May 6th, what time does that actually open? How do you register?
Thank you for the question. So our registration time is at 8:30 a.m. and you can register online, in person, or over the phone. Ideally online, to add. Registration does go quite quickly. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Councillor Burns?
I don't know who wants to answer this, but it would be nice if we had the Turtle Club Parade and somewhere on our website. Well, I know it's this weekend, and I'm not sure when LA Stompers have their opening day, but it would be nice for the community to know when those two functions happen. And I don't know how, I know it's really not a function of Parks and Rec, but somehow if we can have the information in there and on our website, it may attract more people to both opening days. Just a comment, and I don't know if that's durable or not.
So thank you for the question, Councillor, or the comment. Normally, the Turtle Club Parade would have been on this list, so that was an oversight on my part. But I think Ms. Audrey has something to add as well.
Thank you. So the Turtle Club Parade has been advertised on our Facebook page. It will be added to the website tomorrow, as well as media advisories going out about the road closure tomorrow as well.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Councillor Renno?
Just a question for Mr. Marr. I don't know if you can answer it at this point, but with the excitement of the splash pad at the Vollmer opening, do we have any type of update as to when the water feature at LaSalle Loop may be available to the public?
Thank you for the question. We have things penciled in right now. We haven't inked them in just yet, so as soon as we get confirmation of a number of the final touch-ups and activities with respect to the construction, we'll start to release that information, but all indications are pointing towards a middle to end of June opening, so that is what we are aiming for at this point. But again, there's a number of fluid motions happening out there right now, so as we finalize some of that stuff, we'll get out that information out.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay. No other questions or comments? The recommendations that the report of the Manager of Culture and Recreation dated April 7th, 2025 regarding the upcoming activities between May and September of 2025 be received. Councillor Regis-Fagnolo and Councillor Burns, all in favor? And that carries. Questions or statements? I do have maybe a question, not really, but maybe you could fill in some information. This is our last meeting before the Strawberry Festival, so maybe you could just provide us with some information about things that are booked and activities for the weekend that we could share.
Thank you for your question. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit here. So as for the Strawberry Festival, we do have our headliners that have been booked for both the Friday evening as well as the Saturday evening shows. So on Friday evening, we are having the Slim Pickerel as our headliner band for that. And for Saturday evening, we do have the Jody Rafool band that will be in place. And for our entertainment for the family show, we are working with Throw to Catch, which is an acrobatic show that's coming from Montreal.
Any other questions? There being none, our next meeting is scheduled for August 26th, 2025, 4:30 p.m. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.